What's up, guys? I just wanted to show you what I was doing today. It's almost 4th of July and I'm fixing to grab this truck I had already staged out down here in Springfield, Missouri, and I getting ready to put some cheap diesel fuel in it. So I ended up getting me a different tow vehicle because the other one, the air conditioner, has been out for a couple years and I got tired of it. So I decided to pick up another one, and I bought this one, and I ended up giving about $2,500 for it. And it has some cosmetic problems, is what I'll call it. And it has a dent in the back quarter, and this vehicle had been rear-ended before in its life. So the back door shuts and opens, but the glass on the back door leaks. So like a big rain or something, water will come in the back. So I used some silicone and pretty much just caulked a line around that back window of the vehicle. I'll show you real quick. So here's what I did. I didn't do a very good job. But I'm gonna redo it again today. You know, it's keeping 98% of the water out, and I had some exhaust fumes coming up in here, and you know, I don't want to have to huff exhaust. That would suck. But the reason I know that it's been rear-ended is because when I was looking at the vehicle to buy it, I got the price, you know, way down, because if you pull this back, you can see that's been rear-ended. And then whoever had it had the door jammed right here, you know, and it looks like the striker's been replaced. But this is all the equipment that I got in here for these 2 runs. I went and did a couple short 2 runs, and you know, I never leave home without an arsenal of weapons, baseball bats, clubs, and other things that is no longer appropriate to mention on YouTube. So I'll show you how I do this fuel real quick on these trucks. So I made a video before talking about gas cans, and since then I have decided that, in my opinion, these are the best cans for me, because the mouth of the can where you screw that lid off is really fat, and I don't jack with that lid trying to get the diesel in the truck. I take that all the way off, and I walk up to it, and I took a funnel and cut the end of it off to where it's a larger funnel, and I stick this guy in there like so, to where you can't even really dump anything in it. Then I come over here and I have a transmission funnel that has not been cut off. I stick this guy like so. Now obviously you can't dump it as fast because the neck is really skinny, and it's not going to let the fuel go in as fast. And if I had a cameraman and a big budget, I would have somebody film me put this 5.5 gallons in there. So, but anyway, I think you all get the point on that. But this is the truck right here. I said I'd never ever do another Hirschbach truck, but apparently I have to do another one. I didn't know it was a Hirschbach truck. It's just a normal international sleeper. Has the scratches and dings where all of them have them. But this particular one right here, the guy's like, oh, it's been fumigated. And I'm like, oh great, that means I'm not sleeping in this bitch. But it is what it is. I didn't really know. I'm not going to refuse it because it's a Hirschbach truck that's been detailed. So although I have been itching, I think that's all psychological. But this is how I took and put the hitch on there. It's like living on the edge over here. But if you, well, you can't feel. We don't have feeler vision yet, but if you feel up underneath here, it's biting the frame. And you can see someone has used the old Elkhart hitch on here before. And see right here where it's bit in before, it's bit here and there, and it made the frame rust. So mine is actually, let's see if you can see it. It's biting under the frame. So, you know, that's what you do when you're a highly trained professional like me. But on that note, I have totally rigged all this crap together. Like my safety chain, see how it's like up underneath there? Yeah, that was a spur of the moment thing. I stuck that on there, and usually I run a chain up over the subframe that holds the transmission and the motor in the vehicle, and then I loop it around and hook it to the truck. So I'm not going very far. I think I'm, let's see, how far away from the house am I? I'm like 3 hours away from my house. And the highways I'm going down, nobody's gonna be none the wiser, if you know what I'm saying. But typically, I don't like shit like that. That irritates me when I see other people doing it. And here I am, I'm a hypocrite, and I'm doing it. So when I get home, I'm gonna fix that. And the reason a lot of these corners was cut on this vehicle when I put it together is because I spent, man, I don't know how many hours putting this thing together. I had to do the brakes. Here, I'll show you real quick. I really had to do a lot of work to the brakes on this vehicle. I redid all the back brakes and everything. But the brakes on this one, I went with a heavier duty brake pad. It's for like commercial use, is what I'm told. Who knows? It could be just the same crap I've been buying. But anyway, I had to do all the brakes. Then I had to pull the tow bar off of the other Honda and then stick it on this one. But let me show you something real quick. So when I put this on there, I didn't have the correct bolts for that. Usually I run bolts through there and bolt it, so then I never have to worry about a pin falling out or what have you. And so that's my MacGyverness coming out, and I put that on there like so. Same over here. I like everything bolted because I'm not using this for recreational use. I'm using this as commercial. So let me show you something else. So when I put this base plate on here, I thought, I wonder if that bumper would go on there without me having to cut it. So I didn't cut it, and it just slid right on. So the 03 base plate will work on a 05. 05 base plate will work on a 03. But the 03 base plate made by Roadmaster fits perfectly on the 03 bumper. I hope that made sense. But what's missing here? Okay, this is what's missing. It's missing a chain or cable going from the base plate to the tow bar. Right there, that's a ticket. Or, you know, if this thing was involved in a wreck and a fatality, that right there is a conviction, I'm sure. But also, I run a chain around the base plate down to the subframe of the vehicle. Typically, you can't see it, but it's there. And another thing, I do that, it's just like redundancy. You know, if you have a lot of redundancy, something fails, the other thing will pick up. And if you have multiple redundancies, you don't have, you know, a higher chance of something coming loose or breaking and hurting someone. So I'm all about not hurting someone. And then I got this all rigged together today. But I got all weekend long, I'm going to correct and fix what I perceive as mistakes. And I'm not even running lights. This is just a facade. See those wires wrapped around there? Total facade. So I'm not even running lights. So, I mean, this is probably the most unsafe setup that I'm showing on video, and I'm trying to prove a point. You cut corners, and you could possibly cut your own throat. But that's what I'm gonna do today, and this weekend I am going to get it all properly mounted and secure. I don't make these videos to hear myself talk. Actually, if you ran across me, I'm kind of a shy type guy. I don't, go out of my way to, like, I don't know. I'm kind of, I don't like seeing myself on videos. I don't like hearing my voice. Everybody, when they hear their voice sounds weird. So mine does too. Anyway, I hope my videos help people, and I have changed a few lives to toot my own horn with my videos and helped numerous other people out. And I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I greatly appreciate all of you people that have subscribed to my channel. And I think it's really awesome that I can make a video and help somebody all the way on the other side of the United States by just me taking 10-15 minutes and making a quick video. So I'm gonna correct my mistakes. I am going to hook up to this truck, and I'm gonna get out here and make some damn money. Here's a little quick side note for you all. Anybody that has served, thank you for my independence. Have a good one. Happy 4th of July.